get caught in, yeah, ooh, yeah. But the fear of you walking away held me back from what I needed to say.
First of all, for people who may not know, who is Ingrid Woode, the artist?
Ingrid Woode, the artist. Ingrid Woode, the artist, is a musician. She is a visual artist. She is an overall creative. And sometimes I get so engulfed in my music, but I'm all about the process of it and just thinking about what people will experience when they finally hear it. I know it's probably long-winded, but
No, it's
the
not.
artist, the musician, the creator, the producer, sometimes the overthinker.
Okay, so what can music lovers be expecting to get from you pretty soon? I know you have your new album. And everything.
Yeah, let's see. So I have Going Live in 5 that pretty much just came out a couple weeks ago. I'm working on a new project now. I have a name. I'm not gonna give it up just yet because it might change. Have that project coming out, and then I will also, which will be more so in the R&B realm, soul music realm, what I've been doing, so to speak, but just kind of take it to another level. And then after that, I will be putting together, it's kind of like mixing classical and soul. So that'll be its own project. So I'll get more details when that comes. But on that, within this time, I'm also still writing and producing for other people. Let's see, Eric Seats, he is a producer and a drummer. He's been around for a little while. He's worked with Aaliyah, Timberland's Camp back in the day, and he's Layla Hathaway's drummer and Patti LaBelle's drummer. He's also played for Khalees, but he put a project together. I wrote and played a little bit on that project. This one gospel artist coming out of Atlanta. We're working together. I don't know if it's going to be on on the project she's working on now or her next project, but Alicia Levels, her project, and that's all I can think of right now. It's coming to my mind.
Okay. Did you and Eric work together with Layla Hathaway?
No.
Okay.
What happened was, did the song for Layla Hathaway, and then just kind of in that whole realm, just going to different shows and meeting the band members, and I met him. And, he was just a really cool guy, and he recognized the musicianship. And he was like, I'm working on this project. Let me send this to you. Do whatever you want. And that's where, but honestly, that's kind of not how the music industry is per se, but that sometimes it's a circle, or not a circle. You have to, one person hears about you and works with that person, and so on and so on. So cycle more or less.
Now people say that love ain't easy, but it's easy loving you. Ooh, times I'll make it weary.
So why do you do music?
That's my purpose. I went to Tuskegee. I loved animals. I still do love animals. And I was thinking about being a veterinarian, so I got my science degree. But instead of continuing on to get my DBM, I went on ahead and took a break, graduated, took a break, and used my science degree to get more on the music side, and just realized that's what my purpose is, And if God can provide for me doing something that I like to do, He for sure can provide for me doing something that I love to do.
Okay, well, my last thing was just give some words for the people. Like, what can you share with the world?
Pray every day. Know that just because you see somebody smiling doesn't mean that there's a lot of different things going on. I'll tell you this. I heard somebody say this. When you see a duck, you see them gliding on the surface of the water, but what you don't see is their legs kicking underneath to keep them afloat, to keep them moving. And a lot of times when you're working towards your dreams and your goals, that's a lot of what it is. Sometimes people just see you on the surface and they see you moving by, but they don't ever see all the hard work that gets put into it. And but don't mind that. Just kind of take pride in knowing that you're making it look so easy. But don't ever give up.
Hold on to your heart, for the world will try to take a part of it. Trust this, but to pass this test, I will have to confess that the road